It is a cold, windy day out, which makes it a beautiful day to be in the office playing some Minecraft. I want to welcome you to the second episode of our new Survival Let's Play series. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy. Let's get straight into it. To start off today's episode, I think we just need to get straight into a grind lapse, get some materials mined out, and get some more tools built, and all that stuff. So let's hop straight into it, not waste any time. Alright, so that was supposed to be a time lapse, but much like in the last episode, the replay mod is just bugging out. You'll see if I back up a little ways here, everything just completely de-renders, if that's even a word, and where I had the time lapse was out that way. Zoom doesn't work either because there's nothing to zoom in on, but I was zooming. So let's just hop straight back to it and forget the time lapse, I guess. I'm not sure what's going on here with this replay mod. I'm gonna have to figure that out. So anyway, I was mining along. You can see a shred of light up there. So you can see we're not too far down. We are currently at Y level 38. And I was mining, and I stumbled upon a cave. And I'm not brave enough to go down there yet. I do see some iron, and I want to go down, but I'm not equipped for that yet, so we're gonna head back up. We got 11 iron ore, 24 gold ore, and 7 coal. And I'm going to go up and smelt some of that iron up, make some more picks, turn some of that coal into torches. And, oh yeah, I also found a water cave in here. Okay, let's head back to the mine now. Well, hello there. Alright, so I want to start scouting out a location for our mob farm, because that is one of the first things I like to build in a survival world is a mob farm, and this should be a great spot for it. I want to kind of keep the farms a little ways from our base. I want to keep our base over that way a little, and keep the farms kind of spread out along the edges, just so we don't have a huge concentration of farms right in one spot. That'll just make it more laggy. Alright, I've been mining off camera for, I don't know, maybe about 25-30 minutes now, and I was mining some coal, and look what I found. Oh, it's a big vein. Oh my, how many do we get? 6. First redstone! This is going to come in so very useful for our mob farm. General rule of thumb, if there's still room in your inventory, you haven't done enough mining. Alright, back here at our little temporary base in this village hut here, after about another half hour of off-camera mining, I've gotten just under 3 stacks of redstone, 12 diamonds, and we have a bunch of iron and gold smelting up over here. And these 2 chests just aren't going to cut it, so I want to dig a hole down right here and put in a storage room underground. Alright, first thing we're going to check out is our new storage room. Now this is very plain, it's only 2 high dirt. I did change out the cobblestone because I can't stand the sound of walking around on dirt. But I got some chests lined up around here and have everything fairly well segregated and sorted out. Obviously, we just have general wood and then diorite, andesite, and granite and everything. We haven't segregated it block by block. All the sandstone and sand is in one. It's not really a big deal. Have all the food over here and valuables in here. We did get up to 12 diamonds with our mining. I don't know if I said that before. But the other thing you guys saw in that time lapse was me prototyping in a creative world a design for our mob farm. So let's go check that out next. So here we are. I'm not entirely sure whose original design this is. I will leave a link to a good video in the description if you want to build one like this yourself. But the basic idea is you have a diagonal platform like this for mobs to spawn on. It's too high, and then there's just enough space for a single water source block to flow out. So this is exactly how much surface area a single water source block will cover, and then we just keep repeating that layer by layer. And the way the water system works is at the bottom. I think a lot of people generally put this will have a redstone clock on it. I think people generally put that up at the top, but I'm probably going to put it at the bottom on ours. I'm not sure yet, but I have it on the bottom right now, just manually activated with a button. And you can see when you press this, it ejects water from this dispenser right here, which activates this observer, which in turn activates this dispenser right here, putting out more water, and that just keeps happening up, 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 all the way to the top, and that's how we get a mob farm. Now from here, the mobs are just going to fall off the edge. I'm probably going to figure out some sort of system to make it either automatic or manual. I'm not quite sure yet. I may use a magma chamber at the bottom, which can be flooded if we need the mobs to survive and take minimal damage in order for us to kill them manually, because it would be nice to also have this as an XP grinder. And so that is the mob farm design we're going to go with. Now, I have changed my mind a little bit. While I do want to put a bunch of the farms out further where they won't constantly be loaded, I think upon further consideration that it would be best to have the mob farm close to the village, because we're going to build our base near the village. And right now the base is our village, of course, but we're going to build a separate base later on. Here in the next few episodes we should probably be getting started on that. And I definitely want to make sure that whenever we're in our base or working on anything around the village or anything, the mob farm is loaded, because that's just a good thing to always have going in the background. And one of the next things I want to do is try to get some librarians. I haven't traded with any of our villagers, and so I want to start getting them equipped with some trades to get mending, fortune, and unbreaking. That way we can do a lot more mining a lot more easily. Okay, we got 4 layers of our mob farm built up, and it's all centered around this one mushroom right here, and we're going to add more on later, but for right now I just need this to be operational so I can start getting some resources from it. Next thing we need to do is head back to our little temporary hideout and craft 4 dispensers, and after that we'll need to try and get to the nether and get some nether quartz for observers. Okay, I got our 4 dispensers crafted up and I put them in this chest right here, but of course, as I just said a second ago, now we need to go to the nether for nether quartz for the observers. We do have that ruined portal we checked out in the last episode, but it is of course a ruined portal, so we're going to need to complete it. And for that, I'm going to need to have a diamond pick to get some obsidian, and it's just now occurring to me I should have checked and seen just how many pieces of obsidian we needed for the portal before I came down here and started mining.